Hello and welcome. Shello here with another update, well, V-Rising update again. And you're probably wondering, why am I posting twice in the same day? Well, they put out some more information on their website. So apparently the V-Rising Oakveil page is now here for our viewing pleasure. So I'm going to be going over some of the contents throughout this page. It has pretty much everything. And then at the end, I'm going to talk about the new DLC that was also announced. So yeah, let's get right into it. Explore Oakveil Woodlands. For centuries, this land stood as a beautiful wooded sanctuary, its verdant wild paths untouched by the chaos of civilization. Now, a corruption flows through the veins of its beating natural heart, a poison threatening to spread across all of Wardoran. All right, so in this image, we have, it looks like a corrupted wolf, so that's kind of interesting. And of course, we have these trees that have been chopped down. What's interesting is that if we look down at the left-hand side here, this kind of does look like a thistle flower. So I mentioned in my previous video that I theorized that these purple flowers could be thistle, at least the ones that we saw in the gameplay trailer. And if you haven't seen that yet, go to my previous video. I'm going to link it here so you guys can, look at that trailer. But yeah, there's some interesting stuff there. All right, so let's look at some of the other images we have here. The second image, we have an image of the waterfall that we saw earlier. I wonder what the significance of this is, or if this is going to be like an area like amongst a bunch of new housing plots or something like that. So I'm kind of curious to know exactly why they keep showcasing this waterfall, and I wonder if that's probably that my theory could be correct there. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like we have some other stuff going here. These are some images that we haven't seen yet. But yeah, it looks like they're definitely holding on to whatever kind of corruption they're trying to harvest here. And it looks like they have their own version of a bomb thrower. These are green, though, so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if that's just going to be like a poison or something, like a poison bomb. Okay. In this image, we have pretty much some more of the same stuff we've seen before. This looks like this might be the arch that we might have seen in the gameplay trailer. And oh, that's a nice little creek. Yeah, so pretty much just more stuff. Nothing too crazy here. If we go down a little bit, we see our Serpent Queen Megara. Just looking all spoopy and the like. And of course, they have a little excerpt here. Secret rituals, heart-wrenching venom, and black magic. The Serpent Queen Megara emerged from the mist, driven by dark mysteries on a relentless mission of destruction. Surrounded by her loathsome raiders, the Venom Blades, every shore she touches withers with corruption. All hail the Serpent Queen. All fear the Serpent Queen. All must be consumed by the Serpent Queen. All right, and then of course we have the Venom Blades. Fanatical followers of Serpent Queen Megara, the Venom Blades are ruthless raiders and twisted alchemists, embracing chaos, venom, and death to spread ruin in her name. Megara and 4 V-Blood bosses rule Oakveil, each a living embodiment of her venomous creed. 2 more V-Blood bosses have recently emerged in Dunley. Ooh, okay. So looks like we got, same image we've seen before in the Oakveil reveal trailer. Then we have the Venom Blades. All right. So apparently with new bosses in Dunley, that's kind of, interesting. So we have Sir Erwin, the Gallant Cavalier. A master horseman, a menace at formal events, too skilled to dispose of, but too insufferable to endure his company. Now he waits at the Dunley horse track, training atop his fearless creed, Charger, for a grand offensive that will definitely happen any day now. That's interesting. So it looks like we're gonna have a boss at the horse track. That's kind of cool. So the horse track, for those of you who don't know, it already exists on the map. It's on the left-hand side of Dunley, all the way to the far west. And yeah, so it looks like there's gonna be a boss there now. So that's kind of interesting. especially because there is a housing plot that's like, well, there's a couple of housing plots that are very, very close to that track. So I wonder how that's going to play out, or if he's going to roam around in front of their homes, or if he's just going to stay at the racetrack. But yeah, that's kind of cool. And also, that might be our first mounted enemy. If he's, riding a horse, we haven't had that yet in the game. So that's going to be really interesting. Next, we have Gaius, the Cursed Champion. The Colosseum stands silent, but not empty. Once a legendary gladiator, Gaius fell to treachery. His name cursed, his beloved arena abandoned, yet whispers persist. Cast your challenge to the blood sands and it will answer. Ooh, okay, so we might be getting this guy in the Colosseum then. So he definitely looks like someone who belongs there. I mean, look at his weapon, you look at his outfit. Really interesting. Really interesting that we're getting two new bosses. I wonder if Simon Belmont is still going to be running or walking past that area. And if he is he going to fight this guy? I kind of wonder, because technically this guy, I mean, he looks kind of undead, but it's hard to tell. So it wouldn't surprise me if he and Simon start, fighting. That could be an interesting thing. Imagine you're going to kill a boss and you see these two fighting in the arena. That could be chaotic. I can see all the crazy nonsense happening. So yeah, that could be interesting. That could definitely be interesting. All right, and we have Contest, the battle without limits. Unleash your skills in the arena, test your strength, refine your tactics, and settle scores without risking your gear, whether it's a one-on-one duel or a clan-wide showdown in your custom arena. V Rising's new systems offer boundless combat. Now, these contests have, well, I shouldn't say contests in general, but these arenas have been shown in a previous dev blog. I covered that in that dev blog. I'm going to link that dev blog here. If you're watching this video like shortly after it comes out, though, you might not see the link right away. So just check on the channel, and it's in one of the previous dev updates. So make sure to go check that out. All right, so here are the castle arenas. This is an image I think we've seen before. Build a custom arena in your castle and define the rules, and battle in epic duels and team fights, 1v1, 2v2, 4v4, whatever you want. Finish your opponent in time before the circle of death closes in and finishes you first. So yeah, we're gonna get that circle of death. I assume it's kind of like a fire circle or something that like slowly contracts the longer the duel goes on. So yeah, that could be interesting. All right, duels. Engage in risk-free one-on-one combat. Sorry, engage in risk-free. I can't word. Oh my god. Engage in risk-free one-on-one battles almost anywhere in the world, perfect for testing builds or proving your dominance. Unleash your might, dominate the duels, and establish your supremacy. So I kind of wonder if they're going to be putting these down in different parts of the world. I wonder if they're going to be in like some of the areas that are a lot less busy, that we don't really see people walking past as much. Because that could be kind of interesting. New enemies and new avenues to test your combat cunning require clever new solutions. Update 1.1 of V Rising brings you new steel and sorcery to dominate the night. Okay. 3 new weapons. We have the claws, twin blades, and throwing daggers. I already went over this in a previous dev update, so I'm going to link that one here if I haven't already in the video. But either way, really cool. Master more magic. Summon 7 new spells into your vampire spellbook, including one new shard ultimate. Whether your taste is for blood, storm, frost, illusion, unholy chaos, you'll have a little something to whet your taste for combat magic. Okay. We already covered that in a previous update as well. The weapon coatings are something that was revealed in the last update, and if I haven't linked that yet, I'm going to link it right here. Or actually, I think it's in the same update that we went over the new weapons, so go check that out. But yeah, bathe your weapons in alchemical enchantments, enhancing your attacks with your choice of powerful magical effects. I kind of wonder if I was right about the what I suspect to be a new boss that is maybe like alchemist based or like alchemy based in the new area, if that boss would unlock weapon coating. That's something that I'm kind of wondering about. So yeah, that could be interesting. Artistic artifacts with the ability to modify their stats or better tailor them to your playstyle. They're going to be more relevant than ever. Not only that, but with their new unique look, they'll also be even more stylish. And we've seen these weapons before in a previous update. But yeah, these look really, really nice. Um, so yeah, we got the nice mace. We have that, you know, cool looking spear. So awesome. Next, we have Ascended Alchemy. Drink in the knowledge of our new body enhancing elixirs. Increase your effectiveness with magic, become more durable, or boost your bite with a blade. The choice is yours. All right, so we have new elixirs. That's pretty neat. Reforged for the fight. Massive combat overhaul incoming with a deep stat rework, rebalanced gear, and powerful new customization tools. Your vampire's path to dominance is truly in your hands. And this is the new crafting station, so that's kind of cool. I think this might be, I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like a not a reforger, but I went over this in a previous update when they kind of showcased like kind of like what it would look like in action. So yeah, that's gonna be also, you know what, I'm just gonna put all these links at the bottom of the video in the description as soon as I get a chance. But you know, yeah, that's gonna be interesting, so make sure to go check that out. I have those all posted on the channel as well. All right, Blood Reborn. Harness reworked blood types, including the new Corrupted Blood. Aha! There we go. Deadly Alchemy and the Blood Mixer. And mold your vampire into the perfect instrument for deadly combat. Master your build. Total customization. Armor, potions, blood types, and gear are redesigned to work in harmony, letting you fine-tune every aspect of your vampire. So this right here, the Corrupted Blood, I am not surprised we are seeing a new blood type. I was kind of wondering about that earlier in previous dev updates, because I was just like, you know, with a new faction, it kind of makes me wonder, because when we got Ruins of Mortium, we got the Draculan blood types, and with Gloomrot, we got the mutant blood type. So it kind of makes sense to me that they're adding like a brand new blood type into the mix that we haven't seen yet, because traditionally in, you know, previous updates they have added that, so I'm not that surprised. So yeah, super cool, really nice. And of course they show some more stuff here. Empowered attunements. Passive spells have been reworked to be more impactful. Now you choose which ones you want to equip, further diversifying your build with significantly more powerful enhancements. And then we also have Vampire Ascendancy here. Unlocking spell points now unlocks passive bonuses. The more V-Bloods you slay, the more powerful you become. All right. Okay, next we have the Treasury. Store all your worldly goods in your treasury and pull those ingredients from your vault to craft without having to run from your chest to your crafting station, with additional improvements to help manage all your valuable loot. So finally, we have craft from storage. Let's go. Finally, this is like the number one thing players have been asking for since the game came out. Hell, even since early access, people were asking for this. So I'm so glad to finally see this come out and, you know, kind of verified. And now they actually have a word for it. So it's the Treasury. So that's kind of cool. Really, really nice. And honestly, way overdue. If you guys haven't seen it already, I did have an interview with the community manager of Stillnock Studios. So they're the devs who've made V Rising. So I did ask him about this. I asked him about the craft from storage and that kind of stuff. So this is probably what he was alluding to when he said, you know, that this is like one of the things players really, really wanted. He probably you know, was thinking about the solutions they were trying to put together, but this is definitely it. Now I think I saw briefly on Reddit, someone was asking what they thought. I forgot exactly who it was, but someone mentioned if they thought we were going to have to unlock this feature. I highly doubt it. Something like this is so fundamental to quality of life that I really don't see this as being something you have to unlock. Especially because, I mean, why would you want to unlock a feature that should already be in the game? You know what I mean? Like, it just seems kind of different? Like, I don't know. I thought it was a kind of an odd question, but I figured I'd address it here as far as like what my opinion was on that. But yeah, I don't know. Moving on. Fusion Forge. Oh, that's what it's called. It's called the Fusion Forge. See, now I don't have to go back. Ultimate customization. Merge and modify your jewels or legendary weapons to create your ultimate loadout. Take the best stats, fine-tune legendary gear, and shape your arsenal to fit your playstyle. No more need to wait to find the perfect weapon or jewel. Make it. All right. And then we have the stable. So this is new. We have not seen this yet. I haven't seen this announced anywhere, I don't think. So this is brand new news to me. So let's see what they have here. Ride with utmost supremacy with the help of a new castle station. The stable. Enhance your mount to its maximum potential and train it with new riding techniques. Resist being dismounted, charge right through your foes, and vault into combat with more speed and grace. Wow. Holy crap, that is amazing. I mean, I really like what I'm seeing here. Let's see if we can open this image in a new tab. Here we go. Let's get a better look at this. Wow. I mean, we already have these equine shrubbery statues, as I like to call them. Looks like we're probably going to have some hay bales and stuff that we can place freely, maybe as decorative items in our castle. This is so cool. People have been asking for horse stables since early access, so this is like super exciting to finally see. I'm a little disappointed here though that I'm not seeing new horse colors. I've been saying we need new horse colors. Colors, you know, they don't just come in 3 colors. Like, it's weird, right? Like, why don't they have like patterns and stuff? I don't know. But yeah, super cool, really nice. I'm glad to see this, and it's just, you know, it's really kind of a relief to see this, honestly. I'm so happy. Nice. What I find interesting though is that they mention training your horse with new techniques. What is that about? I mean, we're not getting it, you know. I kind of wonder if this is going to be kind of like the replacement mechanic for like horse breeding, because a lot of players were asking, especially the PvE crowd, they were asking a lot of questions about whether or not we were going to get horse breeding in the game, so that we can get like the horse with the perfect stats. You know, you want the perfect stats on the one horse that, you know, you can use it for everything, and it's like perfect, right? And just going out in the wild and looking for these horses were very difficult. So I wonder if that's what, you know, if this is like the workaround for that request, if that makes sense. You know, just giving them new abilities and stuff. And I wonder if this is something where you're going to have to train the horses and get them up to spec before you convert them to a vampire horse. Because right now our vampire horses, once they're a vampire horse, you can only destroy them. You can't unturn them, if that makes sense. So I kind of wonder if that's what's going to happen here, is you're going to get your horses ready and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, I also kind of wonder, at least for PvP peeps, if this is going to be another point of contention. Like, I wonder if people are going to go out of their way to try and steal people's horses like this now, because they're going to be like, oh, nice, look at this open stable. This horse is probably trained or whatever, and they're going to try to steal the horse. I wonder if that's going to be like an extra, like, nightmare situation for some people. So, yeah, you guys better watch out, because I'm sure people are just going to go into toad form, jump in, and try to take your horse out. So that's going to be very interesting to see. So yeah, a new fear unlocked, I guess, for some PvP peeps potentially. But yeah, this is super cool. They have a second image here. I'm going to open this image up as well. And it looks like in this image, we have our vampire horse here just chilling. Man, I really like how they have like the little feed stalls, and oh man, that's so cute. I love the little sign, and oh man, I'm looking forward to this. I really am. I can only imagine the crazy stuff I'm going to see in people's castles. But oh my god, this looks so cool. I love this. And yeah, I'm pretty sure these are placeable hay bales and stuff like that. So that's, oh my god, I'm super excited for this. Super excited. I love these stalls, and especially because these are like indoor stalls, whereas the other one was like an outdoor thing. So I'm glad they're giving you like the option to do indoor outdoor stuff. So yeah, really nice addition here. Next, we have the Dominate and Feed. Master your vampiric hypnotism and dominate any creature you desire. Fill your prisons with an endless supply of rich variety of blood, ready for you to feast on at your whim. Power is yours for the taking, and your prisons have never been this full or delicious. All right, let's take a closer look. See what we have here in the cages. We have, ooh, so this looks to be a, oh god, I can't remember the name of them, but they have creature blood. They're in the cursed forest. They go invisible and they're like super annoying. Like I forget what they're called. They're really fast and they have big claws. These guys right here. Anyway, we have Draculan unit, which I mean, that's pretty cool. And then we have our witch here. So I did not expect to see a witch in here. That is something I did not even consider, and I wonder if we're going to be seeing people maybe use this on things like woodland creatures. Like if you find a moose with like 100% creature blood, are you going to be able to put a moose in there? Like I kind of wonder how these cages are going to work with these. I mean, wow. And of course, you know, mutants are another thing people were asking for, to see if they can get mutants in the cages and things like that. So this is going to be really interesting to see, because now you don't have to, you know, use like werewolves and stuff for like that creature blood, and it kind of opens up a realm of possibility. Of course, witches are, I believe, scholar. I wonder if you're going to be able to use this on things like harpies. So because if I remember correctly, I think harpies also have like scholar blood. I can't remember for sure, but it's been a while since I looked at it. But man, that's kind of nice. That's, wow. When they said creatures, I mean, I assume they mean any kind of creature, right? So I don't know. We'll have to see. Next, we'll have the advanced Sawmill. For those of you who are looking to step up your woodcutting efficiency, take the Venom Blades techniques for raising woodlands and make it your own. So here we go. We finally have an advanced Sawmill. I remember people were like, why don't we have an advanced Sawmill? Everything else got an advanced version. Well, here it is, guys. Looks like they did have a plan for that. So that's kind of cool. Next, we have new Castle Decor. Embrace your dark desires and indulge in new styles of castle decor. All right, let's take a closer look at some of these images. So this first one, oh, we have tablecloth. We have cutlery. We have, oh, wow. So now we can place things on tables. We have cups. I wonder if these are going to be in a teacup, it looks like, or like some kind of like pouring glass. Wow. I mean, or like a pitcher, actually. I wonder if these are going to be things that we have to, like, we pick a table and we decide what goes on the table, or if it's going to be stuff we like that we pre-plop on the table. I assume this is probably going to be something that you're going to like I feel like it'll be more like a skin on a table, if that makes sense, than anything else. I don't really see this as being something that like is going to be something you place like one by one per se, though it would be nice to have that level of control. I doubt they're gonna add that. I mean, and I kind of wonder, like, if I have my vampire sit down, can I interact with this cutlery? I highly doubt it, but we'll see. And also, we have something else here that I don't think I've seen this before. This little desk thing here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's move over. Yeah, so this looks like some kind of like writing desk. We don't have that already in the game. Like that does not currently exist. So that's kind of nice. We get like a nice little desk. We also have some barrels where it looks like we have some shrubbery in them. This might be like a classified as like a new vase. If I had to guess, this is probably like some kind of vase that's like a newly classified, or it's, sorry, not classified, a newly designed vase, if I had to assume. We also have some wall shrubbery. So what is this, like I don't know if this is like, I think it's wisteria, I could be wrong, but this looks like some kind of like wall decor. So it looks like this is going to be some kind of wall shrubbery, kind of like the vines we have, or like the ivy and things like that. So I kind of wonder, we already have these lights in the game, but yeah. Oh, here's another closer look at that desk. So this might be a different kind of desk. That one has scrolls, this one does not. But they both have ink quills, so it looks like we got like a second one over here. So that's a new furniture item. But yeah, I don't really see. Oh, these lanterns are new. Like these lights are new. So we don't currently have these hanging lanterns or the wall. This looks like some kind of like wall brazier kind of thing, or not a brazier, but like a wall torch, but not a wall torch. It's like a light, like a new light. So that's kind of interesting. These orbs are new. We don't have that currently. We have that fireplace. The staircase we already have, so that's not anything new. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, I really like that. The flooring, this particular flooring looks new. I don't think we currently have a flooring that looks like this. We have other wood floorings, but they don't look like, they just don't have this like color to them. They don't have this color or the shape. So yeah, that's kind of neat. We already have these rugs, nothing new there. These rugs are kind of similar as well. I think they're pretty much the same. This here in the corner, I could be wrong. Like maybe it's like cut off or something and I can't tell, but it almost looks like it's a thicker version of this carpet, which we don't have right now. So if this happens to be that, then that's kind of neat. But yeah, that's just another extra thing to look at. And these candle stands we already have. But yeah, the stuff on the tables, that's brand new. So that's really, really nice. I'm glad they're adding something like that into the game. These candle lights, yep, looks like it's just mirroring this. We already have these benches. So yeah, that was like the main things I noticed here, is that these two, I think the biggest things here, besides the stuff on the tables, which, oh, by the way, these tables, they don't seem to be exactly the same. Like this one seems to have like a centerpiece on it, and then this one has like a candle piece in the center, which is different. So maybe there's some interchangeable parts here for these tables that we're not aware of just yet. So that's kind of cool. I really, really like that. Very nice. All right, let's move on to the next image. Let's see what else we can pick out here. So the second image, we have more of the wall shrubbery that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so we already went over some of that. This chair is new design on a chair, very nice. Trying to see if there's anything else. But yeah, this chair is brand new. We have not had a chair like that yet. So that's kind of neat. Next we have, what's the next one? Okay, so in this image we have round. Okay, so we have planters, but the planters are like a weird circle shape. What's going on here? So it looks like you have a place to put your tree in the center. We have 4 planters on the outside. So, and these two here don't have that. They just have their, they're just like regular designs, but the one in the center does. So I wonder if these are going to be like new style planters, or if they're going to be like modular planters or something. So I don't know. This could be interesting. This here is new. This looks like some kind of, I mean, I can't really tell from the image, but it could be maybe like a statue or something, or this could be like a well. It's hard to tell if there's like water in here. This could also be a new frame to put other shrubbery on top of. It's hard to really tell. Back here, this might be a new furniture item as well. It's kind of hard to tell from this image. It looks like we're gonna get the purple flowery stuff as like a thing we can attach to other types of furniture as well. So maybe that's what I'm looking at here. This wall is new. This wallpaper, I don't think this is currently in the game. So that's kind of interesting. A little bit of a wallpaper there, a little wallpaper tease. Over here, this looks like this will be like, I think this is the stables railing that we saw. Let me look back at the other image that we saw the horses earlier. Hold on. If we go back, yeah, I think it's the same fence. And that's, of course, looking at this. These apple trees already exist in the game. So, you know, a lot of people don't know they exist, but they do. This looks like this might be a new lantern, potentially. It's kind of hard to tell. This could be the one that like kind of curves in like an S shape almost. But it's hard to tell from here. This, however, looks like it is really similar to one of the lampposts we currently have, but for some reason this one has like chains underneath, so that's different. We don't have that currently, so I wonder if it's like a different version of like the same lamp or something. So yeah, there's a lot of like cool. Oh, here's a. Oh, they're hanging planters. These are planters, but or maybe I don't know. I can't tell if that's a planter or if that is water, because if we're looking at it from an aerial view down here, I mean, it almost looks like this is like a basket for water or something, and this rope could be like part of like the thing that pulls it up. So I can't really tell. I mean, this could I assume this might be like a well, but I'm not entirely sure here. Anyway, moving on, we have Steam Deck compatibility. Take your Vampire Conquest anywhere. V-Rising is now officially supported on Steam Deck with optimized controls and performance for seamless handheld gameplay. Rise, hunt, and rule on the go. Nice. I know there's people who are already kind of playing the game on Steam Deck, so I'm kind of glad that they finally made it compatible. Very, very nice. All right, we have extended soundtrack. Oakveil Woodlands brings 2 new tracks to V-Rising's beautifully melancholic soundtrack by Alexandria Migova, capturing the mystique of the deep forest and the dark presence of its invaders. Unlock these atmospheric songs in-game and let the music set the tone for your castle with the music box. All right. Next, we have, last but not least, we have a new deal. Oh, okay, so I'll go over the new DLC here. So this was something that was also recently announced on the Discord, so I want to make sure I go over this as well. So Eternal Dominance Pack. Step into a world of forbidden luxury. Drape your castle in dark grandeur, gilded and gleaming. Fit for a vampire of supreme standing. Lock your prisoners away in golden cages. Reward your loyal servants with luxurious coffins. Ooh, okay. Rule wrapped in silk, gold, and jewels. Dominate in style. The Eternal Dominance Pack will be available for $19.99. So yeah, it's the same price as the Castlevania pack, it looks like. So yeah. Really, really cool. All right. But yeah, the luxurious coffins for your servants, I have not seen that yet. So that's new. That's interesting. Color your legacy. Unleash your style with exclusive color variations for select items. Available only in this DLC. Customize your castle with shades that reflect your power and taste for the finer things. And mix flawlessly with your favorite decor. Make your domain a masterpiece that leaves your foes in awe. All right, here we go. So let's check it out. I'll close these out for now. All right, so these are pretty nice. This is a new portrait. Looks like we have a couple of new portraits we haven't seen yet. The glass on the wall is different. That's new. Wow, look, I'm looking at some of these tables here, and it looks like there's some like grapes or something here on the table. Maybe some fruits or something. That's new. The chair is new. So I wonder if these are all parts of the pack, or if. Oh wow, and look, there's like a cushion, like there's seating cushions and stuff. Wow, that's really neat. I love this. This is really cool. And I'm trying to look at this fireplace to see if this is new. I can't really tell from the image. I don't think it's new, but I'll have to double check and see what the pack actually says. But yeah, the chairs look nice. Very cool. And oh, it looks like we have new lamps, new lanterns. Wow, it's just a lot of cool new stuff. So really cool first impressions on this first image. Let's check out the next one. All right, so this next image we have a new wallpaper. So this is a new wallpaper we haven't had yet. Really neat looking, super cool. And it looks like wine fountains or blood fountains. It's hard to tell, but I think they're like wall blood fountains. And then you have like kind of indigo stuff. You have some interesting recreational activities to take place in your castle. But yeah, I really like. Oh, and this new curtain. This curtain looks pretty neat. It has like a bunch of these draperies have like a lot of like accents and stuff, a little gold and trim, and oh man, that looks sick. I love this. Oh my god. And the carpet looks really cool. Oh man, I'm loving this. I'm loving this a lot actually. And I like how these cushions have like that flower pattern from the flower we saw. It was kind of like shown in the uh Oakveil trailer. So this kind of reminds me of that. So wow, super super neat. Really cool. All right, next we have, check out the next image. Okay, what else we got in here? Here, I think I think these are the servant coffins. These ones on the sides here. It looks like we have some new statues. Wow, and it looks like we have some new curtains as well for our windows. We already saw these windows in the previous picture, or in like I think 2 pictures ago, but in a different color. So it looks like these windows can be changed color potentially. I don't know. Or they just could be releasing 2 of the similar kind. I'm not entirely sure. Really nice though. I really like the design. And it looks like you also have a coffin here for yourself that can match your new servant coffins. Really cool, guys. Wow. Wow. I really, really like these. Especially really liking these statues. I think they look pretty neat. I wonder if there's going to be like a male and female version of the statues. I like when they do that because then I can add like some different like visual variety. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but really, really cool. All right, and then we have this one. Let's check this one out. Oh, a new teleport pad. We do not have different looking teleporters right now, if from what I remember. Yeah, I don't think we have a skin for teleport pads, so that's super cool. I love this. We have more of those like pillows that are kind of on the ground. I'm starting to wonder if these pillows are something that you can like place, or if it's something that just kind of comes throughout on its own, or are these like just randomly generated? How did these pillows end up on the ground? Like, is this something you can just put down and decorate? Is this part of the carpet? Like, what is this, you know? And then, of course, these cages look so different. So these cages, it looks like we have cage skins now. That's neat. That's brand new. Wow. And then, of course, we have like these little, I don't know if they're like puddles or like blood puddles or something. They look cool. Whatever these are, they look neat. So really really liking that. And it looks like this carpet can be in red as well. So I think what they might have done is for the DLC they might have added you know, the ability to change the color of everything. The staircase is new. We haven't seen a staircase like that before with the nice gold railing. That's really nice. Wow. Oh man, some of the castles I put together, I'm already looking forward to it. What's interesting is that it's like they kind of reused the statues that I was pointing out earlier in the previous picture, but these are red instead. So I wonder if this is just a different color just because of the fact that it's a teleport portal or what. But really, really cool. Really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. New mount and wolf form. Tear through Oakveil Forest in the fierce new gilded dark wolf form, or command fear and awe atop the elegance of the dark venom horse. All right, let's check out these images. Wow, that's pretty neat. You have a lot of interesting stuff going on here. I really like how the toes on this wolf are a little bit different. Like they actually have like kind of accessories, and the same thing with the face. I find it really interesting that it's not like all organic looking, you know what I mean? That's pretty neat. I like that. Very cool. All right, let's check out this horse. Woo! Very nice. Wow. This horse actually looks kind of organic, but with like accessories on top of it. So very nice. Overall. And I like how they added this blade in that we've seen before, how it just kind of like all matches. That's really neat. The outfit's pretty interesting, kind of new, little different, you know, different taste. And I just really like this barding. It looks so cool. I mean, it just looks, I like the, oh man, and then the purple trail. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. I love this. I'm super excited for this, honestly. Very cool. And I think something that was really cool is that, you know, with this new DLC, they're adding stuff that's, you know, not currently something that has skins in the game, like the teleportation portal, things like that. I'm gonna open up the actual store page and see if there's any more stuff that we haven't seen in these images. Okay, so it just kind of shows the staircase. Here's another picture of the portrait. Looks like there's like 3-4 different portraits that are kind of new, so that's interesting. This window looks different as well. But yeah, I mean, there's more stuff here. Let me also see if there's anything else I missed from here. So it looks like you can change the color of the orbs. Then the Nocturnal Opulence Throne, which is also available in 12 colors, and the Nocturnal Opulence Coffin available in 12 colors. Damn. Damn, that's really not. Wow, look at that throne. Woo! That looks nice. Wow. Very, very cool. Spoil your underlings with grandeur, and of course this is the servant coffins. Man, it just looks sick. I love it. And of course we have the prison cell. Super cool. Wow. One glass window available in 12 colors. Nocturnal Opulence Gate with servant lock available in 12 colors. 3 wallpaper variants available in 12 colors. Let's see. Nocturnal Opulence wall times 3. Okay. Oh, I see. So there's 3 walls, but they all can be in 12 colors. Got it. Nocturnal Opulence stairs, 4 variants available in 12 colors. Wow. 2 floor patterns available in 12 colors. Holy crap. Wow. I mean, it just looks so nice. I'm so glad they've, given us all these colors. This is going to change the game. Like I know this is like kind of, maybe it seems hyperbolic, right? But to me, this like changes the game completely. Like this is going to be like a whole nother level of like castle decoration and building. Oh, I'm just so excited. Wow. I mean, imagine changing all the colors, your stairs and stuff. Now you can, go through all of that. Wow. 8 wall decorations. Look at that. Woo. I'm sweating already just looking at it. Yeah, this is a jam pack. Not a pack, it's a jam pack. Look at this. You got everything. I mean, these images are beautiful too. Very, very nice. Wow. 5 table variants available in 12 colors and unique table settings for each. 1 rectangular Nocturnal Opulence table with options for Nocturnal Opulence Hookah or Nocturnal Opulence Feast. We have 1 large Nocturnal Opulence round table with options for Nocturnal Opulence Hookah, Nocturnal Opulence Feast, or Nocturnal Opulence Feast and Refreshments. 2 large rectangular Nocturnal Opulence tables with options for Nocturnal Opulence Refreshments and Hookah, Nocturnal Opulence Feast, or Nocturnal Opulence Feast and Refreshments. 6 seating variants available in 12 colors. So we have the poof. I don't know if it's pouffe or poof. I don't know how to pronounce it. Nocturnal Opulence Poof. I'm going to say poof. It's probably pouffe. I'm probably wrong. Nocturnal Opulence Chair, Nocturnal Opulence Seat, Nocturnal Opulence Chair. Wait, they wrote that twice. I guess they're 2 different chairs. Nocturnal Opulence Divan or Divan? I say it's Divan. And then Nocturnal Opulence Sofa. So, really nice. Wow. I mean, these, they just look so nice. Wow. This pack, I mean, there's just so much in this packet. It's like, how do you not, like, I mean, at this point, I'm basically, I have to get it. It's just, wow. I just can't even get words out. I'm so, like, overwhelmed by the sheer amount of items. 3 decorative pillow arrangements available in 12 colors. Okay, so they're separate items. Okay, the pillow arrangements. 3 light sources available in 10 colors. 1 castle walkway carpet available in 12 colors. 5 decorative carpet variants available in 12 colors. Okay, let's check this out. We got the pillows. We got the lanterns, the lights. Nice. We got, oh, these rugs look nice though. Wow. So we got the round rug, we got the square rug, we got the long hallway rug, the different variation of the square rug and different variation of the circle rug. This isn't a circle, but I assume this is kind of be similar to like maybe this square or something, but very nice. Wow. 3 statues available in 12 colors, 2 decorative pools available in 12 colors. Damn. Damn. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very cool. I mean, and it looks like you have different directions for this statue as well. So that's kind of neat. Probably actually this one probably doesn't, just because it's pretty symmetrical looking. I don't know. And then we have our little pools here. Disclaimer: to access this content, you must play the game save generated on version 1.1 or later. This DLC is incompatible with saves created before version 1.1 and won't be available in them. Owning this DLC will not prevent you from playing on saves before 1.1. Now, as far as saves and stuff goes, all that information I actually released in a video yesterday, so make sure to go check that out. I'm going to probably link everything below. As much as I like linking in the videos, with putting out 2 videos in one day, it's going to be, it's kind of a tight schedule for me. So I'll do my best to link everything in the description. If you're early to the video, you probably won't see the links yet, but eventually I will add them in there. But either way, wow, that is one hell of a DLC pack. I have never seen so much stuff in a pack like that. That is so crazy. But yeah, super cool. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just absolutely loving this. Oh, we have small tables now. So this is a new furniture item, this table here. I don't know if this table is going to be part of the set or if it's going to be like something that's already in the game. So that's something else to look at. I'll make sure to read the description to see exactly what is in the pack. So let's do that shortly. Oh yeah, so there is a female version of the statue. This is what I was wondering. There it is. Yeah, really, really cool. Absolutely loving. These are stunning. I love that you can change the color of everything. And the wallpapers looks like you can change the color of these wallpapers too. So that's really neat, actually. Not expecting that. And there's a nice picture of the wolf. Wow. Very, very cool. All right, let's read what it actually comes with. So the Eternal Dominance pack. Let me close this out. Embrace your richest palette and indulge in ultimate luxury. We already read through all that, so I'm not going to read it again. We have this lamp, these lamps, these lamps. Wow, we have so many different kinds of stuff here. We have like, oh, it looks like we have 2 style couches, 2 style of chairs, and a bunch of fluffy pillows. And then this looks like an extra chair or seat or something. This might be like to put your feet on. I don't know. Not entirely sure. Let's read through it. So we have, so for the outfit, we have 5 unique silky armor pieces. We have the Opulent Knight Sabatons, Opulent Knight Raiment, Opulent Knight Vambracers, Opulent Knight Leggings, and Opulent Knight Visage. So really neat. I like this. I wish I saw it on a female model as well, though. I see that they showed on the male model. I want to see what it looks like on the female model. I'm really curious. And then 1 wolf shapeshift form. Take on the mysterious magical form. So here we go. Really, really cool. I mean, it just looks sick. It's so cool. Okay, we have the Dark Venom War Saddle. Dark Venom War Saddle looking really nice. We got that purple trail. And then of course we have the Nocturnal Opulence Waygate available in 12 colors. Wow. All right. And then of course it's coming April 28th. So yeah, that's all the information that I have for now. I figured I'd talk about the DLC in this video since there was so much stuff released all at once, and I don't think you guys want to watch like 3 different videos in one day. So I'm just gonna combine it into a really long one. So yeah. Anyway, what about this do you guys think is going to be the most important or like interesting thing when it comes to patch 1.1? I mean, I'm super excited, guys. Like, this is, I mean, we're getting stuff I didn't even think we were going to get. Like, Like, for example, like the stables, like I did not expect that. I did not expect to see stables. That was really cool. And I really like, you know, the advanced sawmill and all that. The new decor is just, oh, mwah, beautiful. Love it. I love it. I love what I'm seeing here. So yeah, I can't wait to build some castles with that. You guys know I'm going to be showcasing stuff left and right probably with all these new items. What about all this information that I went over today like really stands out to you? Like, is there anything in particular you're looking forward to? Is there anything that you're maybe not so sure about? Like, how do you guys feel about all these changes and all this new stuff? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below, so please let me know. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, my name is ShillowQ. I stream 3 times a week on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, and you can find me on various social media. If you happen to see me live, feel free to stop by and say hello. And if you haven't already, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more V-Rising content. And as always, Shillow out.